dropping of frames there already. That's pretty good. Looking at the menu, not doing nothing. Yeah, we're on stage 8. Good. That all adds up. We've got to shoot down Arasari and slay. I think we did that before anyway, so like, and then we'll give the Grungus the Tesla drive over times an event. So all we need to do is upgrade her and this gun. Good. Does she have that? Oh, yeah, 20% penalty. That's right. Come on, Twitch. Finally. You did it. You friggin' did it. Nice work, Twitch. Fuck you, game. Guess we'll just upgrade him. Aggressive decoy. Sure. Destroy 10 enemy units by the end of turn 2. Alright. I mean, we got a shoe, so. The Sodium Fortress, where they're really salty all the time because they got to fight Shu. These idiots talking about the Hiryukai and the Hagane siding with Langran. And they're going to use the princess. They're going to use the princess as a hostage if the Steel Dragons show up, and then maybe they could even, swing that into getting Sidebuster. These guys don't know what they're in for. And then they like, yeah, we'll do the same if Failord shows up. Hell yeah, it'll be brilliant. Soldier comes in and says a Gadfall and 3 other machines are approaching. Zambos, this guy, is like, well, take him out then, eliminate him. And Gibbon, this guy, is like, we should keep half our army in reserve just in case it's a decoy. And Zambos is like, it's a stupid idea. Everybody get out there. And Gibbon's like, please, just keep a few to guard the church. He's like, no. We'll never get tricked. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, scenario 8, aggressive decoy. So this is where it's gonna be shitty. Is that it? Is that everybody? Because the other 2 are busy? Sure. Alvardo's pretty amazed at the amount of enemies here, and he figured that the enemies would underestimate the dudes showing up, and like they wouldn't send out all their guys, right? And then Elmer's like, maybe there's even more at the church. I hope Shu's okay. And it's like, don't worry, Shu. And then Alvardo's like, what are you worried about? Shu took on the entire Steel Dragon crew on his own, and nearly won, right? So he's got nothing to worry about. And then he says, normally it's Prince Charming that saves the princess, but Shu's more like a blue demon god. And then Selena jokes is like, yeah, and we're his freaking minions. And I gotta kill 10 dudes in 2 turns. So let's give that a go, shall we? It's gonna be tight. But I say it's going to be tight because her unit's not very upgraded and his unit's not very upgraded, but Alvardo and Yon, however, are fucking good and set. And we made all of their ship post-movement thanks to Gain. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna blow up a shitty guy. That's a sound toad. That's a hoodie bird. What are these guys? We'll find out. We'll find out. I gotta be aggressive. I gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Twin beam cannon. Sure. Holy shit, Yon! What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Guaranteed critical, sure. And there they all go again. You did it, lady. I hope Albano does it, because I really want to... Oh, I forgot that it's like the big double slap with the big hands, yeah. The old doubler. So let's just get all up in this mess back here. Yeah, it should be good. I like that. That's just what that's called. Everybody knows that that's the boost knuckle. It's like, yeah, it's the boost knuckle. What else are you going to yell out when you do that move? She was never killing him, but... Albardo, on the other hand, probably going to manage it. Oh, it's these idiots! How do you miss a Gungrust? You're all... It's all a bunch of bad dudes. Got him. Yeah, okay, well now they're definitely dead now that he can do the Maxi Blaster. If he could kill him with missiles, he could do it with the Maxi Blaster. Wow, it's freaking nay. Look at this dude. Is that the best Masaki can do? Room is short, buddy. I'm glad you didn't attack. Oh shit, Lord. If all he can attack with is that, he'll do that then. He'll just snipe him. It's good. Yeah, we did it. We did the SR point. All we have to do is get stuck in. I'm pretty sure her 3 cannons are going to do it, and I don't think we've seen the 3 cannons yet. Like, they unplug the beam sabers and just put in guns. Oh, nearly. She can nearly do it. Oh, well, now you're asking for trouble, buddy. Sucky motion pattern. All accurate, feeling pretty good. that dude's, he's pretty dead. He's pretty set. He's pretty toast. I mean, it's cheaper. It's not as if she's not gonna kill him with the all-attack version. Oh, you wanna go some? Let's go, surfaces. Nice work with the patented armor. You know, boo, boo. Just the fuck out, man. At least have a. No, we don't. Okay then. Fine. Fine. Yeah, we'll go again. I'm playing W and I think I already... Fine, sure. Go any second. Incoming. Everyone's a little bit worried. Shu contacts Albardo and says, I'm approaching the church now. Like, okay. He said, it's going to be much easier because about 10 machines went towards you, so be careful. Yeah, I know about the 10 machines heading my way. And then she says, just keep him busy for a little bit longer. And then Albardo says, sure thing, but we're almost out of ammo and we'll pull out if we have to. And she's like, yeah, sure. Fine by me. So now we've got to cause a ruckus. Yeah, I've been playing W, and I think I've already fucked up the lightning striker pack because I think Mu only got like 1 kill and he needs 10, so I've only got 1 more opportunity to get that. But Yoko, the organ lady, she's set. She needs like 2 kills. It's a pretty good map attack, but it's no shoot attack, is it? I've been playing W in friggin' bed. Getting ready. Have a good time. Fuck it, yeah, I'll map attack these 2 nerds. Oh my god, Yon, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking war crime. But I guess she's been a bad influence. Oh fuck. No, just stay there, it's fine, don't worry about it. You should want to play W. W's really fucking good. I'm gonna stream W, but it's rough because it's got that problem where nobody makes any noises, so I've got to carry it all completely and but it's good. It's got Galgaia. It's got really good music. Spoilers in mission 5. Koji fucking dies. He's dead. He's just fucking dead. Mazinger's gone, blown up. And it only gets worse from there. He's just fucking dead. Oh, look at these cowards. Don't want to get murdered. Well, Alvaro's just like, I can kill him with the missiles, even though my range attack is fucking bad. Don't worry, we're set. But now she doesn't have an all attack anymore, so I guess I need to get her more all attacks. By lava slash fire, by lava or fire into missiles. Well, it's actually you kill him. Baron Asher takes Sayaka hostage and he's like, now you've got to fight all your friends, Koji, or I'll kill her. And he's like, no! And then the guy and everybody just goes, don't worry, Koji, we'll figure it out. Just fight us for real. And then you just fucking kill him. And he's like, oh, hope you got a good plan, buddy. Currently, the plan's not looking so fucking good. Oh, that guy. He's a jokester. You know what's gonna be better? This. And everyone's like, no, just do it. And he's like, okay, we'll go good. And you just kill him and he's dead. He's done. Like, the stage starts with him, boss. Well, it doesn't start, but when they come in, it's Mazinger, Great Mazinger, Sayaka, and boss. And they're all hurt, and it's like, we just had a really shitty fight, we're losing. Dr. Hell's good and cool, and he's cool, he's tougher than us, and it sucks. I need to do like this, because he can only hit long range with his all attack, and she doesn't have any of those anymore. That's fine, because now I can come over here, I guess. What's the range on his thing? 4. Yeah, everybody's really upset that he's dead, and it's like, oh, Koju's dead, and that sucks, but everybody else is having a whale of a time. Oh, and also the dude you play fucking sucks as well. He's really rude to everybody. He's not like Mr. X, where he's just he's just fucking tone deaf to the situation and can't read a room. Where like somebody's just had their entire planet genocided, and he's just like, yeah, but my dinner's cold. That's like Mr. X level. But the main dude, Kazuma, is just rude to fucking everybody. He's rude to Duo. He's rude to his family. His dad fucking beats the shit out of him though, like stage 3. He's like, just runs up and punches him. He's like, oh, what the fuck, Dad? And he's like, you broke the #1 spaceman rule. You were selfish, and that can cost everybody their lives in space, where we are, in space. And he beats the shit out of him. And he's like, ah, fuck, Dad, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. And then he writes in his diary, I was wrong, and Dad was probably right to beat some sense into me, but he didn't have to hit me like the second and third time. One time was enough. Then he calls his fucking sister Princess Tiny Tits or whatever all the fucking time, and it's awful. Like, he's just got told off, and he's like, finally, we'll get to go see Earth. Brilliant, I've never been to Earth. And his sister, like it's one of his sisters, and she's like, geez, is it too much to expect of you to, like, show a little remorse over what you've done? He goes, is it too much to expect you to have some boobs? Huh? And then everyone tells him to piss off. And he's got to go to bed with no dinner. You've never been to Earth, have you, little brother? If you haven't been to Earth, you're not an adult. Well, You don't have boobs like an adult either. Ugh. She's like, fuck you, dude. And then the weird dude they've got working with them is like, don't worry, I don't mind it if you're too thin. He's like, that doesn't fucking help me at all, dude. That actually makes me feel worse. Don't be he's really fucked up because the dude's a shitlord. Like, he's really rude to Duo, and then Duo's like, wow, I guess trailers are all fucking space pirates. He's like, fuck you, we're not pirates, we got honor and we're cool. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe if you had some decorum and weren't a shithead and rude to everybody all the fucking time, then maybe I'd believe you. And also Duo, he's like, I'm Hero, call me Hero Yui. And Quatch was like, why are you using Hero's name? And he's like, because he did it to me one time. Payback. I'm going to be a shitlord and ruin his name. Anyway, Alvaro tells everybody to move out and we'll meet up at the rendezvous point. And Selena's like, we should probably move in and help Shu. And Gain's like, unnecessary. He's got it. And she's like, oh, maybe Shu's doing something weird and they don't want us to know. But anyway, mission's done. To the rendezvous point. So he says, now that we know about the whole universe setting itself thing, it really seems like the OG apart from W would fit. Yeah, it friggin' would. They can just come through another dimension. Just come through a cross gate. It doesn't matter. Cross gates mean you can do anything. It's fucked up. Yeah, I'm just gonna up that. You know what? Maybe I'll even do these. Not that one though. Maybe I'll even do these. Bang, 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 bang. Yon's good. Well, that dude doesn't need upgrading. This lady's the only one who needs upgrading, and she also needs weapons doing. Do you have like another all attack we can give her? The shoot gun? And the shoot gun's not brilliant, but it's better than nothing, right? Seeing as that's the only thing stopping from Alvaro from murdering everybody is her lack of all attack. But that solves that. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, I can't do anything with that dude. This again? Him on his own? Ooh, I don't know about that though. Because then he doesn't get to go over and over again. This is a much better, like, this is a good combo. Actually, I guess this is good. It's then, yeah, that'll do. This'll do, this'll be fine. They can shoot at each other. And these two can just all attack everything for weeks. And the game sucks. Keeps crossgates get stingy your dad who's an asshole. Well, you know what? No. Never gonna happen. There's like, I'm trying to think of dads who aren't bad in Super Road Wars, and there's like Kai, but he's not a biological dad. Everybody else sucks. All the OG dads are bad. Beyond's heart was in the right place, but his methods are very questionable. Anyway, what's this? Defeat all enemies except for the Sodium class mobile fortress. Sure. SR brings Shu to the target point within 4 turns. Failure condition. Shu does anything. Oh, does he go fast? Does Shu go fast? How fast does Shu go? 7? That's 2 faster than normal Shu, right? So, yeah, and he's got a Mega Booster, right? Is that a Mega Booster? No. We don't have a Mega Booster, it's, Capacitor. It's a Capacitor. I mean, I guess I could give him this and he could go 8. Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll have the world's fastest Shu. And Shinji's got a dad who doesn't suck. It's, Lelouch? Question mark? Cha? Anyway, scenario 9. Monica's love. Gibbon has just told Zambos that all of the Masuki were eliminated by the 4 machines, and he's like, what the fuck? That's outrageous. What the? But, what the? Gibbon says, we should probably move the princess to the fortress instead of the church, because that would be safer. And he's like, yeah, I'll listen to you now, buddy. Chica's worried that we're going to be okay, because Neo Grandson's not exactly particularly stealthy. And she says, well, as long as I don't shoot them, they won't know we're here, because the spell's really good. And then he says he's got to reach the church within 5 minutes, which is 5 turns. And he moves really fast, and the SR point is do it in 4, so... But I gotta go around the back, because I can't get in that hole. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm vomiting a bit, at least being a dad. Well, he told Gendo to get fucked. So he's got that going for him. I mean, I guess... Who would be next best dad? Next best dad's Ryoma? That's fucked up, when you think about it. Anyway. We made it to the thing. It's fine. We reach and Chica is like, whew, I hope Monica's still in the church, or maybe she'll be in the fortress. And then she says, well, we're here, we'll look in the church first. And then he says that the stealth magic is going to be, the power of it will be reduced inside the church, holy ground and all that. So you go fly in and have a look first, Chica. Benkei does have that experience. What do you think about it? Howdy, Tryon, how you doing? Shit, it's not even fucking Monica, it's Xenia. The church are like, yo, princess, get out. She's like, but what about the Norse? Tell me about the problem with Norse. He's like, just hurry up, move the... He's like, I can't move, fuck. So, Shu comes in, and he's like, don't worry, I cast a magic spell on him. Kristoff! He's like, Xenia. And she's like, Xenia, you're even more beautiful than last time I saw you. And she's like, yeah, well, flattery gets you nowhere, dickwad. What are you after? And he wants to know where Monica is, and he says he came to Freya. And he says, do you want to come with? You can just hang out. And she's like, no, I'd prefer to hunt you down rather than Monica, but nice offer. He's like, oh, okay. He said, anyway, I want to get back to the Norse, which is our robot. And he says they might use a hostage against Fairlord's army, and Fairlord is planning to get back the Empire, united Legius and all that. She says, yeah, I'll keep that in mind, but also your Shu, Shirakawa. So, you know, I'm not really gonna... I'm gonna take everything you say with a truck of salt. And she says, have you already met Misaki? And she says, no, I haven't. Masaki? You know, that guy who hates you? Oh, no, I haven't met him yet. I see. Okay. And then Chica flies in. And he goes, I found Monica! Master, I found Monica! He's like, oh, I see. Xenia, take this. She's like, what? 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 And it's a, he gives her a little magic seal thing. He's like, the guy's translated as a sticker, but she's like, shield. So it's a magic seal, and it's got a magic thing. Like, all she's got to do is use it when the time comes for her to escape, and she'll be fine. It'll cast a spell he's put into it. She's like, But anyway, she's like, thanks. I'll let you go this time, but don't hurt Monica. And he says, I'll keep that in mind. So, he's sort of, come on, keep moving. Here's Monica. Kristoff Summer, I wish I could see you once more. Ugh. Monica. I can hear Kristoff Summer's voice. Oh, where are you right now? I'm right here. Oh, that's right. Kristoff Summer is always with me. Monica, I'm right here. Really? Is that really you, Kristoff? Yes. Oh, I missed you so much. Now I've got nothing left to wish for. No, I still need you to do something. Let's get out of here. I'd love to go wherever you go, but my sister has also been taken captive. Yeah, I already met her. She says she wants to stay here, so I gave her something when she wants to get out. But she'll be fine. If you say so. Also, call me Shu from now on. I actually prefer that name. As you wish, Shu-sama. Now, let's head out. So Shu says the enemy will soon see that Monica's missing and we need to get out ASAP. Given tells Zambos that Monica's gone, Shu did it, and Zambos says, just attack everywhere! But we don't know where he is. Shoot fucking everywhere! We'll get him! He just starts bombarding everything randomly because he's an idiot. But, hands on! Neo? Anyway. Zama says, capture! Keep on, capture him! And bring Princess Xenia to the fortress! And then we got the Neo Granzon boss. The Neo Granzon should be enough to get us through this. Yeah, I know, Chica. Let's go. We're going to Guinness Mountain. And needs to get there within 5 turns. And Monica's worried, and she's like, don't worry, I won't attack the fortress because Xenia might be inside. And she's like, oh, phew. Phew. And then he says, now, hold on tight. She's like, okay, I believe in you. And he says, that's an odd thing to say, Monica. As in, that wording of yours was a bit odd. But there's good secrets. There's good free stuff if we just murder everything. Defeat all enemy dudes. Yeah, so we can't attack the fortress. But you know, we can do this. But yeah, hold on now. Hold on tight. Yes, I believe in you. That's a weird way to put it. Got him! Boss, we're fucking losing bad. It sucks. It's like, shoot! surrender. We got the princess, and we'll kill her. It's like, Master, we got a message. It's like, we got the princess, Christoph, man, whatever his name is. Bilseya? Is he a Bilseya too? He is a Bilseya. Or is he? Whatever he is. Whatever Shu is. He calls him by his actual name. He's like, ooh, they got Xenia. He's like, we'll kill you now. And she's like, are you fucking stupid? Using a hostage against Shu? Like, it's not gonna work. He's a bad dude. And then Shu just says, I don't care what happens to Xenia. Do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Like, what? He's like, why would I give a shit what you do to Xenia? Like, but, And he says, I've got no use for her, and that's why I left her behind. So, if I wanted her, I would have kidnapped her, right? And I was like, what the? Oh! This is the worst! And he's like, I'm gonna hurt her to show you how serious I am. And then Shu just shoots the fortress. And he says, I'll do you a favour. I'll kill Xenia along with you. It's like, what? I'll just kill her. I don't care. I'll save you the bullets. Use mine. And Xenia's like, I fucking told you he's serious. He'll do it. And he's like, no, it's got to be a bluff. And she says, you know that he was the one behind the attacks on Langran, right? And then Gim's like, we can't kill her, it'll cause a lot of problems if we kill her. And he's like, fine, capture Shu. And then Moka's like, Shu, were you really gonna kill her? And he's like, oh, of course not, it was just a bluff, but Xenia helped out, she's a good actress. She's like, okay, sure, I believe you. Oh, this sucks because I need to get that dude. Yeah, that'll do it though, right? But yeah, I'm thinking the best dads available to Shinji currently in Z3. Benkei, I guess. It's like it. Kalanin's sort of like a dad. He's really bad at making chili though. Don't eat his fucking chili. Don't eat his fucking borscht. Do not eat Kalanin's borscht. He's like, I make this every week. It took me years to get the recipe just right after my wife died, but it's got cocoa powder. It's like, oh yeah, it's got all these weird things in it. Okay, and then Tessa eats it and it's fucking gross. And she just is like, oh, I guess it's like, but my wife made it for me every time I come back from deployment. It was, oh, it's delicious. And it's like, and she just internally goes, oh, I think Kalanin's wife fucking hated him. It just made this awful food, and he didn't get that it was meant to be gross, and he wasn't supposed to like it. What the heck? It's just one unit. How could he kill all of them with just one thing? Grandson's really strong, boss. Master, we cheated again. Yeah, Chica, let's go. Well, you call VS on Vagov. Everything's good. Everything worked out. And, Xenia hopes that Monica is going to be safe, and Monica hopes that Xenia is going to be safe. Yeah, so we got like an S adapter, a solar panel, steel soul, an SSP drink, and a graviton launcher. So that's another all attack, I guess. That's one way of getting an all attack, right? I mean, It's a lot of jazz to equip, but we could probably drop some garbage. I mean, like that we could drop. Like we sort of we need the 1 to 7. Yeah, we could drop. Yeah, I guess we'll drop the shoot gun for it, but it uses up energy, which is the problem. It doesn't have that much, right? 240 and it uses 50 a shot. Like I think we're better off with the shoot gun, but we'll keep it anyway. It's fine. And then she's got 2 missiles. Yep. Yeah, it's Shu. He's good. Oh, hey Shu, how you doing? It's good. Fucking Shu, mate. Yes, we got an S adapter, the solar panel, and the steel soul. What did Shu have before? Oh, he had the capacitor, right? What's this next mission? Force the Vega line and okay, so slay an Araseri to retreat on the same turn for the SLR point. They both retreat under 10,000 hit points, and then I gotta fucking blow them up for a Tesla Drive S, Heroes Mark, and Hyperjammer S. Sure. Damn, Grunty's here for the anime. Hell yeah. I think he's good. I think he's good. Can we? Nope, still can't team him up. Sure thing. Oh yeah, she can have the thing. Sapphine, get yourself an S adapter, lady. Yeah, and then a steel soul. That's what they say about Sapphine. She's got a fucking soul of steel. And game sucks. You should just get fucked and go away. It seems good to me. Yeah, everybody else. Yeah, we did everybody else. Good. Yeah, the owner's cooking's real bad. It's the 1-2 punch. The 1-2 punch of the owner's cooking and Kasua's drink. You fucking die. You're done. You're out. Foaming at the mouth. So we've got to blow them up, and they both retreat at 10,000, and we've got to do it the same turn, so I think we can do that. We've got a lot of extremely strong bullshit. I suppose I should level up the bullshit though, right? See, like, now this is as good as this! And it doesn't take a million juice to do! It's fine. It'll be good. It'll never be good, it'll always be bad. So, Monica fucking loves Shu a lot. It's like, oh Shu, Sama, you're so beautiful and handsome, and I'm glad that we get to be here in the cockpit with you, and it's brilliant. And Chica is like, please, Monica, please step away from Master. Why would I do that? Because if Sapphine finds out, she'll fucking murder you, lady. You'll be dead. And Monica's response is, no one will get hurt if she never finds out. And Chica's like, wow, Monica, when did you change? Whew. whew, that's not what I expected you to say. And she's like, yeah, my love for Shu has changed me. It's like, fucked up. She asks Chica if they've got anybody pursuing them, and Chica says, yeah, there are enemies coming, whatever. And then she recognizes a prana. Is a prana present. And she goes, I don't reckon I see anything on the soul radar. And Mariko's like, no, he's right. No, there is. And then she says, let's have this familiar prana take care of the people pursuing us. And Chica's like, maybe they're from Shudadonia. And she says, no, it's not them. Well, who is it then? I can't remember, but it's familiar. I know who it is, but I don't know who it is. I know who it is, but I don't know who it is. And then she says, and then he's like, yeah, I've got no memory. Scenario 10, Psybuster Encounter. She does get old lady. Oh, look, it's the fuckers from the Misaki route. Wow, we'll see this happen when we do our second OGs again. Anyway, it says Grandson's approaching. Oh no, he's like, Neo Grandson. What? Brrr. It was like, holy shit, isn't that Grandson? No, Neo Grandson. But isn't that dude fucking dead? We saw him die. It's Christoph. I mean, Shu Shirakawa. Is he in there? Grandson and Shu. He's like, hi. Misaki's like, Shu, you son of a bitch. And he's like, I recognize you, but I don't know who you are exactly. What? It's like, but you've star-crossed lover. What? He's like, I got the amnesia. And then he says, there are people chasing me. Take care of them. And he fucking leaves. Like, wait, what? Buh? Nuh? Incoming, shoot it on your troops. Just like, now we gotta clean up Grandson's mess, huh? Yeah, well, here we go. And Misaki's like, dang it, I want to chase Shu, but let's leave him for now and take care of these guys. It's like surface welders, but Gibbon's like, I'm gonna go chase him down. The rest of you stay here to deal with the surface welders. We did it. Okay, Chica says Psybuster, and he's like, Psybuster? Misaki? I was like, have you lost your memory? And he says, some of my memory's been lost, but I'm getting some back. I've got enough back to remember you. She's like, oh, so romantic. Even when you lose your memory, I'm still in your heart and mind. And then Chica just goes, Misaki's always been chasing you, boss. He's a fucker. He's always chasing you and trying to fight you, and he's like, no, I hate that Shu, and you never did nothing wrong. He's like, Misaki Ando. I start to remember who he is. And he says, he's from the surface. And we've been enemies, but also allies sometimes. I've worked with him sometimes, and against him sometimes. Like, wait a minute, you worked with... What? It's like, Misaki and Shu, that's like oil and water. He's like, yeah, but desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. And then he says, oh yeah, by the way, he was the one who killed me. What? You died? Yeah, he fucking murdered the shit out of me. That's a cutscene and everything. Christoph. What is Shu's actual name? Oh my god, he's got some really good aliases, and by that I mean they're all fucking bad. Oh, okay, that's the name he's going by here. Like, I recognised, like, the middle two characters, it's like, oh, that's sort of like Neo. So he's got a name there, like Neo, like at the start of Grandson. But Shu's fucking name, Shu Shirakawa, aliases Christoph Grand McSword, Christoph Zeo Volcrus, and that's what he's calling him here, Christoph Zeo Volcrus. Like, I saw the B, like Belsayer, but then I saw the S's at the end, not in the middle, so I wasn't sure, but yeah, he's Christoph Zeo Volcrus. Oh, there you go. Anyway. We got 5 minutes to deal with this guy. Just 5 units? Easy. That's what Chicky just said there, actually. He's like, only 5? She says that Failord and Kirkus' army might be nearby, judging by the fact that Masaki's nearby. And then he tells Chica to tell Sapphine to come over. And then Rocco's like, oh, really? Do you have to invite her? Really? I fucking hate that lady. Let's do this again. And he blows up. Poor guy. He died. Given died as he lived. Chasing Shu. I'm pretty sure his name's actually like... I'm pretty sure it's Grandworm. I think his surname's Grandworm. Yeah, Faillord's his cousin. Faillord Grand Bilsea, and he's... Christoph Grandworm, I think. Chica, she's familiar with a foul-mouthed bird who cares exceptionally much about money, and is very talkative. It is revealed by the creator of Masukishin that Shu created his familiar in order to obtain Cybuster. However, Chica's personality annoyed Shu so much he didn't bother creating a second one, required to utilize the high familiars as Cybuster. He's like, fuck it, I don't want it anymore. I fucking hate it. Jordan, get mad. Well, it did it. Master, more incoming. This will be Slay and Araseri. Yep. So Slay, it's friggin' Grandson, Shu Shirakawa is meant to be dead. Araseri tells everybody to attack Grandson and gather the battle data. So, are you sure you want to do that? Yep, don't worry, it'll be fine. Shu contacts Araseri, and he says, put him through. Give me this, what is it? He's like, Shu Shirakawa here, you want to join me? You want to hang out and join my gang? What would I do that for? Take it back to the surface, you'll be back up to it. It's like, what? And it says, like, Shu Shirakawa, I already got that offer from Kirkus. And he says, I also know what will happen if I join you. And he says, I'll fight you because it's my job in the Legius and the surface world to ruin your fucking day because you're a bad dude. And she's like, oh, there you go, buddy. You fucked it. Now I gotta kill you. He retreats at 10,000. And so does Slay. And I gotta kill both of them for a secret. And I gotta do them both on the same turn for the SR point. And there's no limit? Yeah, there's no limit, so I can take my time and engineer it. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. I don't wanna waste another map attack. I've only got 3 of those left. Let's do the Moonwalk Sword attack. Fucking Shu in the Neo goddamn Grand Zone, what a pile of shit. I'm glad that Chica keeps going boss with the Neo Grand Zone, it's basically fucking cheating. It's over, it's the end. However, in Master Kishin 3, Shu would demonstrate that he can initiate the morph into Neo Grand Zone by using his own powers, even replacing the summoning incantation with a physics lecture. Science is basically magic if you think about it. It's Gigi to use the Neo Grand Zone! Chica. What am I done with you? I'm reading the descriptions for Neo Grand Zone's attack, and for his big attack, the Degeneration Cannon, once it was completed, the energy is thrown into the Earth and it will explode by itself, which results in a destruction of an entire solar system. In the Super Robot OG Dark Prison version, Shushiro Kyle was able to acquire the secret technique and the true power of the Neo Grand Zone after rebelling from Vox Micro. Neo Grand Zone is able to open a portal from another dimension that consists solely of rain, thunder, and dark clouds. And that's where all the rain comes from in his big move, which we'll do now. So we want to go to the dimension of moody weather. Then it creates 3 micro black holes at once from its chest, and they collide the 3 micro black holes, combining them into one single, beautiful, and magnificent violet orb, which causes an explosion that opens the heavens above Neo Grand Zone. Once it was completed, Shu says the violet orb represents the greatest discovery of his own knowledge and that of mankind. Then, as a present to the opponent, the Neo Grand Zone drops the majestic violet Degeneration Cannon onto the ground. Once it reaches the ground, it releases inner energy, creating a supernova cosmic explosion that destroys the entire universe for an eternity. This is the completed and strongest version of the weapon, and not the prototype installed in the Grand Zone. So, I guess we underestimated the power of the cannon, and he doesn't just put you into another galaxy, just destroy it. He puts you to the end of the universe and fucking destroys it. And every time we see the explosion, he's sending someone ever so slightly before the last dude he sent there. Don't mention the moody weather or Blade Horse Heck, where would you rather go on vacation? Well, one of you might get to see Shu, and the other one, you just get fucking murdered by two brothers. He says, that's pretty powerful, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, right? Destroy the universe for all eternity. Oh, there you go. I mean, Gunbuster has the degeneracy reactor, right? But that's not quite... Yo, buddy, check this shit out. Whom. Fucking gone. Universe gone. Fucked it. If they survive the attack, he doesn't send them to the big explosion dimension. We only get that attack when they die. It's the dynamic kill, so we're lucky. But if someone did survive the attack, then he's like, oh, well, I guess I'm just fucking here. There's nothing. So he says it'd be great if Gotso would shoot Shu out for ending a universe every time. Yeah, he's like, Shu! On at least 10 of those universes, I probably would have won, statistically. It's like, no, I was there. Fucking killing you, dude. How could I lose, says Yuzeth Gotso. And she's like, I fucking end universes, dude. What are you gonna do? Oh yes, if I skip my eyes, this kind of looks like Bob Bowl. Well, there's orbs. Good orbs. This is... I guess I'm gonna have to get spicy. Use one of them, their map attacks. Master, incoming! Back up! There's the crew arrive. What the heck? It's the bullshit from Project ED in an armored module. Buh? Project ED? What are they doing here? Selena is like, are they from the Earth Federation forces? And I said probably not, or else they'd have like a signal of some sort, like we would have known. They're probably related to Shat and the Gaia Sabers. Slay asks Scarceri what he intends to do with Shu Shirakawa, and he says, the machines that we're supposed to keep secret we can camouflage later from, like we can... Like we'll be able to hide it from their boss, don't worry about it. Sorry about that. He says, let's just attack him anyway, don't worry about it. We just won't tell our boss that we revealed our super secret machines. Meanwhile, it's been a while. I'd like to thank you about the incident the other day. Oh, no problem at all, Princess Monica. By the way, can you get the fuck out of Granzon? You're just in Shu's way. Oh, but I don't want to leave the side of my dear beloved Shu, see? Like this. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh boy, seeing sparks. Well, that's not what I was originally expecting. True, my data tells me princesses are often calm and wearing a tiara, and a glorious dress, and they generally slow-paced on approaching men. What fairy tales you been reading, Elma? Chica! Have you forgotten what I told you? But we're in the middle of a battle here! That's right, we need to get through this first. Oh, alright then. And then in turn, I better hurry and finish this fight so I can get them away from each other. So that we should hurry, the steel dragons might be nearby. Yeah, we need to not get caught up in a fight. Sapphine owns. Paulie says, sorry man, this is BB2, it doesn't have a grid. Damn. Stone cold. Well, we're gonna go here and do this. What the fuck are you doing, Warka? Could you get the fuck out of Grandson? And she's squeezing him and licking him or whatever. And what's Chica supposed to do? He's a fucking bird. How's a bird ever gonna keep anybody apart? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Because he's my familiar. Pretty easy explanation when you think about it. I mean, he can talk. So he's got that going for him over other birds. But he is like a tiny songbird. He's like a little shitty sparrow. I am playing right now. It's like Final Fantasy Tactics, but every attack is a summon. So they have cool big animations. Shut the fuck up, Chica. I have a good time. I mean, on the one hand, Chica is a magical... Yeah, it's also a strange anime show, though. Like, on the one hand, Chica is a magical talking bird, but on the other hand, you could probably still just squeeze him in your hand if you tried to get in the way of you and your one true love. Your one true love, Shu fucking Shirakawa. All these guys are too close to use the big moves on. This is awful. Never listened to have played Final Fantasy. Have you played XCOM? It's like XCOM? Yeah, I fucking love anime. I'm having a real good time. Anime and dogs and anime dogs. And dogs that love anime. But yeah, it's turn-based squad strategy. Blood Bowl but no turnovers. Yeah, go on, do the missiles then, buddy. I really want the Grungus 2 to be in third OGs. Like, they had spare bits, but they had to use it to get the dragon going after the tiger was stolen and it got fucking murdered. So it should be good, right? Don't use the thing we've got no ammo for, lady. Where the fuck are these guys going? What the heck? Fuck that, but that's fine. And these two retreat at 10,000 and I need to kill them for the secret, and I have to do it at the same turn for the SR point. It shouldn't be a problem. Well, this reminds me of Advance Wars. Yeah, Advance Wars is good and cool, but imagine everything's got a million different attacks, and that's this game. I'll show you the strength of Neo Granzon. Advance Wars, but the bad guy makes bigger black holes, and then you can play as him. A bigger, blacker hole. What a good dude with his spirit bomb. Oh no. It sucks to be these guys who retreat at 10,000. Gonna have to knock them down with something other than this guy. And again, can chill out because we don't need him to get any kills for any secrets. And Yon's gonna defend? That seems strange. Except he's got counter, so it's fine. Apparently these guys are underwater. I found the one tile of water on this map. And now we get to see Elmer flapping his little arms in the background. I really like the turn, the sick half pipe. This is the end for you. Blech. cool. Real fucking mature Slay. A fucking map attack. No wonder everyone thinks you're an asshole. Fuck. What are you gonna do? Miss a fucking thing? Well, I know that that won't kill him. Langra and Shuradonia and Shurikawa. What are the chances? And Yon's like, shit, he's after the data. He's after the data. Okay, now I gotta crack helmet open. Wait, do we know what Slay does then? Oh, okay, sure. Okay then, 18,000 and... Okay. Elmer, the weird Wally looking motherfucker. I need to do like no damage and it sucks. Neo DT? Gaia Sabers? Would it matter if whatever I'm from? There, Sapphine's like, are you gonna give me the satisfaction I need, Earthling Kitty Cat? And the secret is they fucking didn't. Like, I'm tempted to just do this and do the guaranteed crit move and see how it goes from there. Except I'm gonna hit my friends, so I fucked that, but that's fine. If I just do their big move, we should be good. Mentions you should have joined up when you had the chance. Now you've got to eat shit at the hands in the Grand Zone. Type 2. Calamity Sword, Darkness Hell Slash or whatever. You can't make an omelette without using a map attack on your friends. Unfortunately, if I make an omelette, we lose. Degeneracy Cannon. Just push the orbs in, and now it's a beautiful and magnificent violet orb. Thanks whoever added that to the Super Robot Wars wiki, because that's good as hell. And Shu declares it the greatest discovery and advance for mankind. Shu does not have a god complex, because you can't have a complex if you are one. Oh no! Arasari died. Yeah, that's about what I expected. And then we'll get the old guy again. He's like, well, fuck it. I got the data, I'm out. And now we'll do the same again. Mentions number 77, so Shu knows the deal. The Vega Lion 77 to make Hyperion. We did it. After all enemies defeated, Shu suggests that we should leave the state of Langram because he predicts a war's going to break out pretty soon. He mentions that he met Misaki and Cybuster and Goddess, which is the Master Kishin of Order, and he says that I think they'll join Fairlord's army. And then he says that he thinks the Fairlord army will begin their plan to regain the kingdom soon enough. Since glad we didn't encounter the Steel Dragons. That would have been awful. We don't want to fight against the guys who defeated the Irrigators and the Inspectors. And then Sapphine's like, forget that! We got Irrigators and Inspectors. Where's Shu? Where's Shu-sama? He's not out of the cockpit yet. Oh, there he is. Good day, everyone. My name is Monica Granio Bilsea. Well, looking closely, I think she passes the requirement of Elmer's image of a princess. Yep, matches my data on princesses. I have to say thank you all. If it weren't for your help, I would have not escaped. I will say, like, Monica's got a really weird way of speaking. Monica, your speech is getting odd again. Shu-sama! Did Monica do anything to you? What is wrong with you? Pardon me, but Sapphine-san, I think you're the one who wants to do something. Oh, now you're getting it, darling. The sparks are getting greater. By the way, Shu, it looks like you've remembered a lot about your past now. Yes, it seems meeting with Misaki has unlocked some. Did you remember about everything? About what happened on the surface? I can't make a judgment on that yet. Why do you ask? No, it's nothing. Never mind. Ow. Fucking Sapphine. Oh, you're getting it now, darling. I'll boot to your balls. I need to give her the different gun though. This gun's no good. I need the purse movement. Okay, that was part 1. When do we get part 2? 2 stages from now, okay. So, I just hope I did actually kill. I'm pretty sure we killed the Vega Lion. I'm pretty sure that those two dudes managed to do that much, considering Shu did, like, I'm pretty sure Shu one-shot her. But yeah, what's the missile we got? Morale. It's like the mind breaker or whatever. Bum, bum, ba-dum. And as for items, the mobility booster thingy, the thing that's movement and dodge, another good one of them. Tesla Drive, not Tesla Drive S yet. At least he can fly now, and so him and Shu can have a good time. Might as well, right? Let's level up. Let's level up. Oh, good. It's Shu. It's good. She's nearly done. Again, still sucks. Alvado's still good. Okay, level up. Level ups. One of them. One of them. Few of them. Yep, that seems pretty good to me. So the shotgun at least does something. Seems good, and I should probably up some of Yon's bullshit. And she doesn't need it, but you know. Yeah, let's do another save. So if I don't get the thing, we can go back. Norse capture. Okay, what's the SR point for this? Defeat 20 units by the end of turn 4. Defeat all enemies within 3 turns after Jog's Guild Dollar appears. Fairly condition. Jog stupid bullshit. And then we get Monica's robot. Sure. Surround Jog's sodium class mobile on all 4 sides with allied units and then reduce its hit points to less than 1,000. Well, Monica has... not Monica, Sapphine has got Mercy. So, in theory... Okay, Shu's gonna head back to our base. And seems like, oh, so you're gonna keep her locked in because she's important to the plan, right? Because her? It's like, yeah, Shu says you're important to the plan. She's like, oh, Shu says I'm important. Oh, Shu-sama loves me. She's like, shut the fuck up! He's mine! Sapphine. But... Jeez, these two. And then Monica is like, but I don't like being separated from Shu. It's like, what is it, Monica? Is it, Shu-sama, can I join the party and participate in the fighting? And she's like, no! 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 Bad idea. What the hell do you think you're up to? He's like, but I've been trained to control Masoki. And Yon's like, wow, royalty, knowing how to pilot a robot? And Selena says, oh, there's a princess who knows how to pilot a robot on the surface world as well. What? Talking about Shine. And then Sphinx's like, Shoo, she... Oh. Okay. But Shoo, we've got no Misoki for her to pilot, right? And Marco's like, oh no, there's one. There's the Norse. It's currently in a bunker, and it's under modification to become a Ray Type Zero. It's going to become the Norse Zero. And Yon's like, ooh, ooh. Tell me about the Norse, because she's a big engineer nerd. And Monica says, Norse was the first type of Misoki that ended up failing to form a contract with the spirits to become like an actual proper Misoki. Like first it just failed miserably, and then later on they finally got it to do one, and it was given to her. So it's like, wow, is it like actually suitable for battle? And because it's got weapons in it. She says that it's like, well, where the heck is it then? She's like, pretty nearby. If we head over to the 8th Arsenal, then we can get it. And she's like, it could be good. She's like, yep, we'll go. And Scene's like, oh, but Gain, what do you think? Expecting Gain to go, no, this is about it. And Gain's like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I prefer it if she's nearby than on her own somewhere. And so he's like, but you're supposed to back me up. Oh, Gain fucked it. Fucked it and said, but whatever. I'd rather she use the Norse than be in the cockpit with Grand Zone with Shu. So I guess I'm on board. So it's decided. Let's go get the robot for the poor lady. The poor lady. Oh no. Norse capture. Poor Sapphine. Sapphine fucking owns. Anyway, here we are. Monica, is this Arsenal 8? Yep. Elmer says it might have been moved already because the Shudodonia army are all over it. And Monica says, yeah, no, I can feel that it's in the fortress. See, the son's like, how the hell do you know? And she says, the spirits are guiding me. It's like, wow, that's some fucking bullshit. In his jog, and he's like, Grandzon. Whatever. Let's just get out of here. Are you sure? He's like, yeah, we'll just get whatever it is out of here, whatever. So, Stina says, do we need to stop the fortress? And she said, yep, don't let it leave the battlefield, and also don't break it. So we gotta bop it before it gets there. And we gotta destroy 20 enemies by the end of turn 4. And then bop his shit. Well, not bop it. We gotta use bless, not bless, mercy. The other one. Okay, 189 skill. And you need more skill than the other guy to make it happen. That ain't happening. That's fine. Shall we begin? Ah. Endgame makes it so all attacks are post movement, which means Yon can do this. Mercy. Mercy, mercy. It's this way. Sapphine gets to attack instead of the lady who's not gonna actually kill anybody. Sure thing, buddy. This one dude is the second bravest dude in all of Legius, but he's also definitely 100% guaranteed the stupidest dude. Okay, okay. It seems pretty straightforward in what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk into all those dudes and do the map attack. And that should solve it. Right here. I want to get the biggest bang for my buck, and that seems to be it. Okay, I gotta do 3 more. I gotta do 3 more bad boys. Did it, we did all the enemies. So the SR point is kill all the bad dudes. So I gotta surround his thing with 4 people, so I'm gonna stand in the way. I should have bought like the missile that... Okay. He's just fucking telling Jog to give up and stop being shitty, I guess. And I split up the teams. We can have 1 stand here, 1 stand here, actually. Fuck me. Like, I'm tempted. Let's kill that one, because I don't think killing that one will do anything. It's only Jogs that's the problem. Rose Cutter. Sapphine! Crimson Sapphine, what are you... It's like, oh... Feisty. Jog sucks. Jog sucks, and he's like spoken through by like that by a woman such as Sapphine. Sickening. Anyway, he surrounded him. So Shu says, attack the cannons, but don't destroy the fortress. So now we've just got to lower him down to below 1,000 hit points, and unfortunately, that's difficult because we're strong. Christoph. Fuck. Fuck. So because we lowered his armor with that as well, I don't really want to. Time for the mercy play. Got him. Anyway, got it. Uh-oh, so people are getting out of the friggin' fortress, and he's jogging, these fucking idiots. So Jog's like, haha, we've triggered the fortress to explode in 3 minutes! It's like, let's see how you do now. Christoph is there with Volcrus. And Shu's like, they've rigged it to blow up. We need to blow them out, and then if we eliminate the enemies as soon as possible, we can get in and get it. Selena, scan the fortress for... Yeah, so Selena says, Elma, scan for any explosives. Roger! And, now, I would map attack, obviously, but, just get out of here, service holder. This guy's a fucking punk. I forgot how good Alvado's music is. It's almost as good as Zenya's. The Princess of Passion. Fucking Lovion. We'll shotgun those guys down. You'll go again. Talking shit to Jog, and Jog talking shit as usual. We blew him up. He's out. He's fucking done. no, I do want that one actually. Yeah, we'll get Sapphine to do it, because Sapphine's funny. So if they manage to hit Sapphine, Sapphine will say something sexy, as usual. Classic Sapphine. Unfortunately. Not so hot. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, real fucking mature. And I've got a frame skip button set up for Alpha and Alpha Gaiden on the PlayStation emulator, because once you start an animation you can't skip it, you can't like cut out of it. So having the frame skip to be able to just fast forward through it to the good bits is good. And then Sapphine, she did the good job, so now she gets to show off. Supposed to be satisfied by such a scruffy looking Masoki? Got him. Elmer reports that he senses a generator going berserk, and that might cause an explosion. So Sin's like, well, I'm gonna head in, everybody else stay back. Because she's a danger girl. Alvaro suddenly knows what she's doing. He says, everybody get back, and I'll stay here just in case there's an emergency, because I can stop explosions, don't worry about it. Selena then says she's found the explosives, and she's going to have Elmer disarm it. And he's like, dang it, girl! Anyway, they got the Norse. She thanks everybody for their support in this matter. And Chica's like, wow. That robot, huh? Yes, Elmer did a really good job. And Yon's like, whew. Elmer's amazing. I hope we did that and disarm the bomb. And she's like, yeah, support robot, whatever. It's sometimes useful. And I'm like, sometimes? Sometimes? When are you useful? He's like, wouldn't you like to know? Selena, you can't let him talk to me like that. And I was like, okay, shoot. What was you gonna do to stop the generator? And Shu said that he was gonna use the black hole cluster to remove the generator. That what? You could do that? He's like, yeah, it's trivial. But then Elmer disarmed it, so it was fine. And then normally Chica there would say, does that mean you can use the black hole cluster? And he says, yeah, if I squeeze out the power. But because we've got Neograms on, Chica's just like, we can fucking do it, don't worry, I'll keep my mouth shut. He mentioned and he remembered how to use the Kabbalah system when he met Masaki, and okay, and then he asks how the Norse is doing, and Monica says no problem, and it's got all the parts ready to upgrade to the Type 0. Like, let's grab whatever else is left and get going. So we got a bunch of garbage that no one cares about. Got any more threes? Oh, and the barrier up. Okay, so she's got 2 heal ups, which are pretty good, I guess, but she's sort of on her own. So the heal ups would be good, but I wouldn't mind her just being useful as well. Bing, 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 bing. Get rid of combo attack because just lowering the penalty from her all attack is better, and then we'll up her range. Okay, so SP regen and support defense. That's it. That's all she's got. She actually doesn't have shit. Because this game doesn't do the sharing thing that the other one does. They all get a percentage of what they already did have, which is how most games do it. So I guess we'll just leave her for now. Save up. Game sucks. Alvaro, he's good. Stina also good. Once we got 20, I'll upgrade her melee some. Parts. What did we get for parts wise then? The shitty battery, an accuracy thing. Sure, why not, right? Let's see what we can do with Monica. I could just stick her with Shu and it wouldn't be a problem, but this combos are good. And she doesn't, like, Shu doesn't need help, but, you know. She's slow as well is the problem. It's fine, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's pure support. Okay, and stage 12 is going to be when we get the other bullshit, right? Okay, what's the Scenario 12 Glory of the Dead? Win the stage clearing all enemies except for Oleg's Guardian, but also triggering its retreat condition. So, defeat all units and get him to piss off. Defeat at least 20 enemy units and then reduces the victory condition. Okay. SR point is 15 units by the end of turn 2. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's just send Shu in and have a good time. Yeah, defeat all grunts, you need to kill most of them, then finish the stage with a map attack. Less than 8 remaining. Okay, 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 okay. Defeating all enemies. I don't think that's actually it. Is Leona getting captured by Lujol and he's like, oh, I'm gonna make her upset. Okay, Lujol is interested in her powers as Psycho Driver, and he thinks that because that amplifies emotions, she'll be a good sacrifice to Volcrus. It's okay, we rescue her. Gets a call from Shu. What is it? And he tells Luzelle that they've got a sacrifice for Volcrus. And Luzelle says, you failed unsealing the Solaris temple, but destroyed it instead. And he says, we've only got 2 more places left to unseal, which is Tiva and Troya. And Shu says he'll head over to Tiva after capturing Telios, and Luzelle is going to go to Troya. And Luzelle says, yep, and here's Telios. Go get him. At the underground temple, they talk about it, and he's like, what is it, Mon? And she's like, Shu, are you... I heard you say that I'm a sacrifice to Volcrus. Again's like, Shu, there's gonna be a problem. And then Sapphine's like, yep, Monica, you're the sacrifice to Volcrus, gonna kill it. It's like, what? No, Shu, tell her it ain't so. And Sapphine just goes, oh, it's true, you stupid idiot. It's the truth. We only rescued you to sacrifice you to Volcrus. And Monica just goes, that's fine. What? You're like, if it helps Shu out, then I will gladly sacrifice my life. And she's like, shit, I didn't expect that. And he says, if you want to sacrifice me, Shu, then I'll give my life too. And she goes, Sapphine, you know it won't work because only a virgin is allowed. And she's like, shut the fuck up, man! What do you know? He's like, whatever. And then Shu tells Monica he's got no intention of using her as a sacrifice. And then again he said, what's the deal, Shu? What's the deal? And Shu said, sacrifice isn't needed as long as there's enough pure fear and despair. And then again he says, that's against the wishes of the cult. And then Shu says, don't worry, I'm gonna awaken Volcrus as planned, and we're gonna need Telios for that. And Monica's like, but my little brother. And she's like, I don't really want him to walk down a dangerous road by hanging out. And she says, he says, how about we ask him and see what he says, right? And he's like, I don't know if we'll make a good decision. And then she said, I got a plan, okay? Let's head to Kusaka City where Telios is. And Sapphine's like, yeah, let's touch Telios' weird dick or whatever. The usual shit she's up to. Fucking she going, sorry Sapphine, virgins only. Fuck you. Anyway, everybody else is talking. It's like, what do you think Shu's got in mind? Yon mentions that his memory might be completely recovered. And Alvaro makes a really serious face. And then Alvaro, he says, are you interested in Shu too? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he says, you should keep your curiosity to yourself, because it killed the cat. And then he's gonna go eat a cup noodle. Just eat it in the corner. It's like, wow. And it seems like, oh, you got pretty good eyes, noticing his reaction to you mentioning that, huh? And she says she's been told by her master to observe things carefully. And he's like, master? It's like, oh, that's my boss's code name. My direct superior's commander's code name is master. Oh, like, shit. It's like, don't worry. Changes the subject and says, just don't talk about Alvaro and Shu to get like, alright, because she's like, oh, is there something special between them? She wonders. And then Selena says, it's not what you're thinking. It's like, well, what? So then, I know what you were thinking. Oh, thinking something rude as hell. And then Yon was like, no, I thought it was the incident in Antarctica. He's like, oh. I thought you were thinking about kissing or whatever, but no, you were right. And then she tells Elmer that he sucks and he's a pervert. He's like, you got a dirty mind, you were thinking it was rude. And he was like, yeah, so did you. Anyway, Sapphine comes in and calls Selena and everybody in for the next mission. So, Sapphine leaves. Like, so... what do you think they're going to use Tellius and Monica for? Jon says they need some sort of information that that both Tellius and Monica have, like their DNA data. And then Elmer goes, it's common story for sacrifices to be necessary to awaken a demon god in fantasy novels. And I was like, wait, do you think that we're going to be part of the sacrifice too? And Cena's like, we should keep an eye on Shu and Gain, because they might want to sacrifice us instead of sending us back to the surface. I was like, do you think Monica knows that she's a sacrifice? Ooh, what'll Tellius do if they capture him? Ooh. Elmer reads a ton of crappy fantasies. He does, he sucks. Princesses have tiaras and wimples and nice dresses, and they're shy and retiring. Yawato and Nadeshiko. Anyway, Shu explains how he's going to convince Tellios to join while everybody else acts as a decoy. And Albardo internally is like, I wonder if we'll ever know what Shu's actually up to. What a fucking dude. Shu Shirakawa. Anyway, we're rooting into it again. Chick says we're near the Ballantine State, and Albardo says, "Oh, geez, now you mention that, bad guys are gonna show up," and he jinxed it. She mentions it's an armored module, but not from the Earth Federation, and Albardo says we should avoid fighting if it's the Neo DC, and then she says. It's acting strangely though. We might want to negotiate. And then Albardo says, "Are you intending to recruit another dude?" And she says, "You can stay back if you want. I'll go by myself." And then off he shoots. And he's like, "Shit, we better go after him." Scenario 12: Glory of the Dead. Within the stage, defeating all enemies except for Oleg's Guardian, but also triggering the Guardian's retreat condition. Under 9,000 hit points. Assuming you also completed the condition on scenario 10, you'll get the parts. Anyway, we're there. Shu says, don't attack right away. And then Oleg shows up because he's fucking piss and balls. Yeah, here's Oleg. Oleg and the rest of the DC remnants appear. I was like, Grand Zon, huh? Quick. Put through, I want to find out if it's the real dude. Incoming message. Oleg's like, that the real Shu? He's like, yeah, it's me. Shu says he knows what you're intending to ask, and he preferred to start the talk first. He said he wants Oleg to help him, and then he'll send back everybody back to the surface when they things settle down. And Oleg says, what do you mean things settle down? And then Shu mentions Volcrus. He says, don't worry, I've got no intention to use you as a sacrifice. And then Selena internally is like, does that include us as, like, Team Yerba and Jon in that? And then Oleg says, on one condition. Help rebuild the Divine Crusaders. And then she says, what? Why? Why? Like, Beyond Zoldark's done. Why me instead of Lune Zoldark? And Oleg was like, no, she joined the good guys and went against the Neo DC. And she says, well, I've also worked with the good guys. And Oleg's like, yeah, but that's because your goals aligned. You're not actually a good guy, though. And she's like, that's true, but... And then Oleg says, how about I help you out and then we continue working once everything's done, huh? And then he says it's his responsibility to follow Beyond Zoldark's will as he wasn't able to save him. And then Shu says, my bond between the Divine Crusaders and myself was gone once Beyond Zoldark died. And then Oleg's like, you could have saved him and the Divine Crusaders back then, but you didn't. And then Shu says, no, Beyond Zoldyck told me just to be a spectator of the battle, and he prioritized Beyond's wish instead of fighting with Masaki. And then he says, oh yeah, by the way, Beyond's goal with the Divine Crusaders was to create an army force that would unite the Earth with a huge military power. And, but if, like, anybody else was stronger than him and could defeat him, then they could protect the Earth in his stead, like... And then Oleg was like, really? Are you sure? That doesn't seem right. What do you want us to do then? And she says, well, his wish was that the entire population of Earth would protect their planet from upcoming threats. And he says Oleg was supposed to observe and see responsibility and be responsible for their position, like how Elzum has. And then Oleg says he took part in Operation Plantagenet and lost a lot of his friends, and that left him with the scar and a lot of shame because the Earth Federation took all the credit. And then he says the rulers need to change or the world will never change. And he says the Earth Federation will never reach the expectations of Beyond. And then Shu says that the Divine Crusaders' duties and task is at an end, and they're just a remnant of the dead. And then Oleg's like, yeah, but that's why we want to resurrect the Divine Crusaders and have you, and then we can defeat the Earth Federation and the military administration before battling the aliens. And then she's like, I don't have time to fight the Federations because the guests will arrive soon. And then Albaro's like, what the fuck does Shu know? He seems to know a lot of shit here. And then Oleg was like, I'm pretty lucky that I found you here because I was summoned to Legius and they were free to fight. And then he says he decided to work with Kirkus' army because he believes there's similarities between Kirkus and Beyond, because Kirkus wants to unite all of Legius into one big fighting force. And he says, one last time, Shu, join me. And Shu just goes, no. No. And also, I don't want you to join my team anymore. Because you're stupid. And then he's like, well, okay, fine. And Oleg says, you guys can go and do whatever you want. I'll ask again if you want to do the thing once you're done with whatever it is you're doing. But he's not going to let the Federation, he's not going to let the stinking Feddies get away. And by that he means Albardo and Selena. And Yon. And then Albardo's like, we got to fucking fight him, dude. And then he's like, Shu, you go off and, what's keeping you waiting, Shu? He says, no, after all, I'm responsible for the situation. I'll back you up. And Oleg says, what, Professor Shu, you're not just using them? Plus, they're working with you now, but they might be scheming to kill you. And I was like, he sure is poking in the punchline there. And she says, they are my important allies. And I was like, what? I wasn't expecting that from Shu. And then she says, if you're intending to lay a hand on them, you'll be dealing with me. And Oleg's like, shit! Everyone get to fighting! Fuck! So, defeat more than 20 units. It's a lot of guys though, right? So, 15 units by the end of turn 2 is the thing, and then I've got to defeat all enemies except his thing, but also lower him below 9,000, apparently. That's going to be a little rough, but... I think the classic Shu bullshit special. Yeah, Beyond Zoldyck is a pretty good villain because he's actually got like a reason to do the thing he is. He's not just like, aha, I want to destroy the world or whatever. He's like, no, like, we need this thing to happen. Okay, well that's 9, right? Yeah, that's 9. Defeat at least 20 units. His thing. I'm not so sure about this one though. Like the SR point's no problem. Okay, so that's 10, right? Yeah, that's the... So I gotta do like 19 and then map attack the Galleon, I guess. Yeah, so I gotta do like all of them, which sucks. Yeah, like Spammy says, Beyond's thing was that he shared loads of technology with the Earth Federation and tried to get them ready for the Arrogator invasion, and then he learned that the Federation was just, their plan was just surrender the Earth to the aliens, and then to him he's like, well, they're not the representatives or protectors of the Earth, and then he formed the Divine Crusaders. And then he was like, either I'm gonna get strong enough to protect the Earth, or I'm gonna unite everybody against me. And so anyone who's strong enough to, like, either I'm strong enough to defend the Earth, or the people who beat me will be strong enough to defend the Earth. Just as long as somebody protects the Earth. He wasn't a bad man. He just had a questionable method, and he didn't. And he only told like 4 people the deal. Zenga, Elzum, and like that's it. And Shu. It's like Zenga, Elzum, and Shu were the only people he fucking told the plan. And then all these other Divine Crusader guys like, he wanted to be cool and protect the Earth. Everyone's shitty, and it's like, no. He just wanted the Earth to be protected, fucker. Okay, that's 15. Or 16. Is that 17 or 18? Nope. Nope, not attacking him. Yeah, now I'm... Yeah, like, I think that'll do it. I'm pretty sure this'll do it. Like, that'll solve the problem. Like, that gets us everything. It'll kill all of the bad guys and do his thing. And supposedly, we'll get the stuff. But if we don't, then I don't know how we can check if we failed here or the other thing. Like the last stage. Yeah, it was always Maya Brandstein. Maya Brandstein. He just told all the Brandstein boys except Rai, because he's not cool enough. Okay, well, we lowered him down. Died. 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 You know what I am gonna try? I'm gonna try killing Oleg too. Gonna snipe this shitty armored module, man. She can also do the sniping thing. I don't actually want you to attack, lady. There we go. Yeah, now we walk in. Now hopefully the bullshit happens. Yep, got him. Full bops all around. Oleg's like, well, I haven't given up. Albardo is still shocked to hear that Shu mentioned that we were his allies. And he's like, but you remembered a lot about the Divine Crusaders. Shu mentions that Kirkus' army is probably around and we should keep her wary while moving to Kusaka City. Shu then orders Sapphine and Selena to search for info about Telios inside the city. Sapphine says, hey Selena, you want to do the seducing this time? And she was like, oh, no, that's okay. Elmer, you do it. And it was like, me? That's impossible. And she was like, there might be someone with a, mecha fetish. There might be soldiers with mecha fetishes there. And Monica's like, my sister might fall for it. And he's like, oh yeah, Xenia is, super obsessed with robots. And then Yon's like, really? I'd love to meet her. And then Sapphine says, yeah, Yon and you, Yon and Xenia, that might work out pretty well, huh? And Yon's like, yeah, I think it would. I also like robots, uh-huh. He's like, you what? They don't know what they're talking about. There's mixed wires. One of them's talking about sex, and the other one's just talking about being friends. Thus, comedy ensues. Thanks, Chica. Grunty says, it's me. I want to fuck the robot. Who doesn't? Which robot do you want to fuck, though? The girl one or the Grandzon? This happens. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Yes, we got a bunch of shit there, and we want that. We want that one. Oh, actually, we might not want that. She wants that, I believe. Because then she's actually S rank everywhere, which is fucking gross. And then we got the Hyper Jammer and the Seal Soul. Yeah, so he does need the flight part, because otherwise he can't fly. But otherwise, pretty good. Have the Steel Soul, I guess? I'm pretty sure Yon doesn't need that accuracy thing anymore. I'm pretty sure she's set, so we'll give her the Hyper Jammer and she can just maybe be invincible. Give it a good shot at least. That was it, that was all we got. Hero's Mark, Hyper Jammer. Yeah. He says he wants to fuck the horse robot. Let's get all the fetish in there at once. Yeah, like Nay says, I'm pretty sure we can cram in more than horse and robot. There's more than just that, surely. What's her full upgrade bonus? Let's look that up, shall we? Why bother with the Norse? I bet it's just like it repairs more, something shitty. Norse Ray. Oh, hit point regen medium. That's not bad. I mean, it's not brilliant. I mean, I'd probably prefer it if it just wasn't shitty. There you go. It's all worked out in terms of the stupid bullshit arrangements for experience and stuff, so that's nice. Gonna just that's it, it's all the fetish, just horse and robot, that's it. That's it, that's all of them. Horse, robot. Okay, what's this? Dark Whisper. Win the mission within 5 turns. Within 6 turns, all enemies cross the line. Being on the line does not count as crossing. Oh, this fucking thing! Yes, I remember this one. You lose if you defeat anything that has not crossed the line. I remember this one. I remember this one being shitty because I nearly did it. Like I killed the bosses and got the items the first time, but I didn't get the SR point. Like you have to like specifically arrange your guys. Bigger enemies have 7 range, small guys have 6. So I need to be 7 squares away from the line, I guess. For that, so then they don't stand on it. Sure, let's give that a go then. Where's my phone? There's my phone. I want to look at what the time is. Oh, it's good. It's good o'clock. Selena spots Kirkus' army at the corner of town. One soldier's coming by and they're going to use Elmer as a decoy. So, hey, what's that? Wait, that's a weird little thing? And then, unfortunately, the soldier was fast enough that he ran up on top of Elmer and was like, "What the heck? Shit, he was really fast and he got me! This wasn't part of the plan." What the fuck's going on? All up. And Selena just fucking knocks him out. It's like, we did it, Selena! You took so long, I'm not built for that sort of thing. And then Sapphine says, "Nice seduction there. You lured him in pretty good. Told you could do it." Everybody else is waiting for Selena and Sapphine to return. Albardo asks about the guests, because he's never heard of them. And she is like, "Oh, what, you've never heard of... Okay, it's weird." He then explains about the guests. He pointed out Jon specifically there, and Jon is one of the guests. So he's part of the Zvorgs. Anyway, explains about the relationship between the guests and the inspectors, and he found out during the Antarctic incident when he met with Zezanen secretly. Zezanen met with Albert Gray. And then he mentions Wenderlo from the inspectors moved because Zezanen failed in Antarctica. Albardo was like, "Do you remember everything that happened in Antarctica?" And she was like, "Yeah, yeah." And he's getting mad as hell. She asks if he, he's like, "Do you remember everything in Antarctica?" He's getting mad as hell. And then he's like, "Why, were you at the Antarctic incident?" And Albardo says, "No." But yeah, he just explains about the guests and the inspectors and their aliens that go around testing, looking for... They basically look for trouble and see if any world's dangerous, if there's anything good they can steal. Anybody who might want to get invited into their intergalactic alliance, and they're mostly shitheads. Mecha Boss is like the only good one. Well, I guess Yon's alright. I guess there's loads that are good, it's just all the shithead ones keep messing with Earth and losing. Anyway, Sapphine comes back, and she explains that Telios mentions that Elmer did some seduction. And then they explain how Telios is with Kirkus' army outside the city, and Sullivan says they'll be moving him in a day or so they need to hurry. Shu then tells Albardo and everybody else that's the decoy, while he and Sapphine head to meet Telios. And Shu tells Monica to stay put this time because they need to protect her. And then Sapphine's like, "Ugh, well, Monica, I guess I'll have a good time on my date alone with Shu while you stay here." Wahahaha. Actually, she just goes, "Ho ho ho." It's like, damn, these girls can't leave it alone. Scenario 13, Dark Whisper, Whisper of Darkness. Here's Leslie again. He's like, "Unidentified units approaching." And Rattel orders Mira to move out and protect Telios for the worst. And then Leslie says he figured out who's showing it. It's the people from the surface from before. Sin says that a few machines moved out. Jon says they might have seen through our plan. Jon also says that she recognises the motion pattern of the machines as identical to ones they fought before. Elmer confirms. Since they need to tweak the plan, Selena is like, "Yo, Al, what are we going to do?" And Al's obviously thinking about it. She's like, "Yo, Al." He's like, "Oh, what is it?" He's like, "You alright, dude?" He's like, yeah, I'm fine." She says, "So, what are you going to do with the plan?" He's like, "Yeah, we'll stick to it." Incoming from Rattel, and Rattel's like, "Where's Christoph and Sapphine?" You're like, "Oh, Alvaro says, Granzon's ambushing your hideout." And Rattel's like, he's like, "What?" And Rattel's like, "They're bluffing. Don't worry about it." But just in case, okay, get in touch with Mira to keep her eye out. And then Cindy said, why did you tell him, Al? And he's like, well, if the commander's cautious, then he'll go for the bait. And then it worked. And then Albarda explains how we'll lure everybody past the line and don't step over across the line, and we need to keep it up for 6 minutes. But if we do it in 5, then we get the SR point. So I gotta be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to be like here, and I can't kill anything that isn't across the line, which sucks. On the line doesn't count. And the faster I kill, the faster they start to cross. Okay, so he can't do shit. That sucks. More range then. What's the biggest move we got? Which is already not going as I desire. Like, I guess I needed to be close and then move back. But Yon does have the map attack, so... that go again. Oh, game's full of beans. It just looks like it's gonna have to be one of them multiple attempt ones. $25 or more within 6 turns, win the mission within 5. And that was 3? Yeah, okay, so this is turn 4. Fucking again. Oh, does he suck in the air? Yeah, okay, fine. We'll get on the ground so he's not bad. Because he doesn't know how to handle himself. And that should... Oh, okay, we'll get one, I guess. Jeez. So 6. These guys are 7. How many have we killed? 9, and I need to do 20... Within 6 turns, all enemies cross the line. Ooh, this is piss. Scan this guy so I know his range. If his range is 7, yeah, it is. Okay, so 7. Okay, so I can move up like here. As soon as he physically cannot get over it, I guess we fucked it. So it's continue that then, and we'll try again. Ugh. 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 This was a tricky one before. And on the line does not count as crossing it. Almost seduced the man. He did it. Okay, so I need to see their post-movement options. Two to 4. So I need to be 4 away from the line. Yeah, okay, so I need to be 4 away from the line. No, you definitely go in front, Yon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so like here. Let's try this then. Okay, now I gotta move back, because otherwise these guys will get me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they can't get me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay, so I need to go like, yeah, like here. So these guys are fine where they are. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these guys need to go like here. That sucks. Oh, and she was so close to killing him too. Piss. It was Gain. He fucked it. I bet Gain missed. Okay, now I need to be 7 away from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to be like here and here. That sucks, but that's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like there is good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Welcome up. Now I gotta be 6 away from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so where I am is fine for dealing with this dude, but all the other guys, well, it doesn't matter. Like if because they're across the line, I can do whatever I like and get them. So that's fine. Let's try that. So we should be set. We should be good. Should be good. Yeah, okay, good. Within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these guys need to move back 1 square. And that should be it. And then hopefully we can actually also murder them. Because if we kill them all, we get the good prizes. Use our biggest moves possible on Leslie because he's a fucking pile of piss. He talks about surface welders. We're like, what? You don't know how to deal with this? Fucking Leslie. What a garbage man. Get the out of there. Let's do it. And spin. Like if I thought it would have helped, I could have done guaranteed crit on these guys. but gracias. Well, I don't think it's gonna do it. Gracias, and also goodbye. Okay, no. They definitely killed that guy, and now they're gonna kill this guy too. Yeah, actually, they might not kill this guy. I'll get you, surface welders. He's like, damn, they've fallen for our sick trap. Basically, I need her to crit, I think. If she does 10k, he is guaranteed to also do good. Oh my, adios. Fuck me. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do that. Yeah. We got all this shit, we did it all. All the enemies crossed the line and we got the thing. We did it! I was like, let's get the fuck out of here if they're all done. And normally Rattel then follows, but he doesn't this time because we bopped him. Mira's talking to Telios about Shu being nearby. And it's like, oh, Kristoff, what the heck? And she says she's going to be transporting him to Zaya City. And she's going to go get her machine ready. Look after the prince. And then Telos is like, wow, so I'm just going to be a figurehead, huh? Just a decoration and not actually needed. Oh. And then she says, do you really feel that way, Telios? Like, huh, who's that? It's me. Kristoff, I heard you were dead. Shu then says that their conversation's not going to be heard by anybody else because he's done a spell, and Telios, yeah, he's like, and then Telios says he's got, he's like, yeah, so do you feel that way? And he says, are you satisfied being controlled by others? And then Telios says, I'm not good at magic, I'm not smart, I'm not talented enough to control the Masoki properly, I'm pretty shitty. And then Shu says, that's because you haven't put the effort in. You haven't put in enough effort and you don't know how good you actually are. You don't know your own talent. And then Shu says, I can bring your talent out if you want. And then Telios says, do you mean to join and become part of the cult? And she's like, no, you don't need to, just want you to help a little bit. And Telios like, but I can't do nothing. And then Shu tells him, in some good advice, that Telios' path will open and become clear once he decides to make a decision. Once he becomes decisive and decides upon a path, then it will open up to him. And then Shu says, I'll be waiting for you. And he gives him a little magical seal thing and decides to leave. And he says, no point forcing you, buddy, but here's this thing. Back at the map, he says Telios still needs time to make a decision. Chikiv says that we're just wasting time, and then she says he thinks Telios will eventually make a move, and he then says where Telios is getting taken to, and we're gonna follow him. 50,000 free money. Wow, wow. That's gonna be to upgrade Telios with, because he's fucking bad. I really want that, because she's all about her spells, pretty much, so... What did we get? What items did we get from killing those nerds? An accuracy thing? Is that it? Is that all we got? Jeez, wow, what's even the fucking point? But yeah, we'll have to upgrade Telios. Tellius' decision. Win the mission without Tellius taking any hits. And then there's a thing where you need Tellius to do lots of stuff because he's shitty. So we'll save some money for that. No, I'm fine with these right now. Yeah, and the squads are fine, and we'll use these ones again. Okay, so this is Rencounter. Mission within 5 turns. Oh shit! This is the one where Shu has to crit with the map attack, but he doesn't now because he's much stronger. So we've solved that problem. One hit sure kill knowledge, which is like plus 20% crit. Defeat all enemies and you receive it after the stage. But it was really hard to kill all the enemies before. You had to get the crit. So it was a really fucked up thing. It's like, you have already become the master of crits. Now, you will unlock the power of the almost guaranteed crit. So, we're shooting along. It's bullshit that he's not in the Grungust, if you ask me. I hate it. Anyway, while we're moving, Shu reports back about Tellius. He says that he'll be able to convince him, but it'll take a little while. And he says he wants Tellius to make the decision on his own. Gain asks Shu what he's planning, and Shu says Tellius is currently being transported to Zaya City, but he's probably going to be under Kirkus's observations for a while. Shu says that he and Sapphine will continue to work while everyone else heads back to the hideout. And he hangs up, and Monica's like, Shu-sama. Alvaro says to Monica that I'll escort her to Shu if she wants, and she's like, yes, please take me to Shu. And it's like, that's one way of getting us to have an excuse. Gain, you come in, and Gain says, yeah, I'll follow, because I don't... Yeah, I'll follow. And then internally he's like, I don't trust what Shu's up to. I want to go see. I don't think we should leave him unattended. On board the sodium class fortress, Rattel mentions to Tellius that he'll be taking him to Kirkus, while Tellius is like, oh, well, I wanted to relax a little bit longer. But Mira is just like, fuck this kid. She points out the enemies, which she means Shu, going after Tellius, and Tellius says Kirkus is in a rush on keeping him by his side to use him, and Tellius then thinks about what'll happen to him if he allows other people to use him. Maybe he should take a stand. Re-encounter. Chica's like, wow, we waited the whole day. What a waste of fucking time. Shu speculates that we'll be on the move soon, so don't worry about it. Sapphine pops in and says that the fortress is about to move. Alarm signals several Masoki incoming. And she's like, well, gotta defend ourselves. Yeah, so where this was trickier before... Yeah, so the soldiers are like, shit, we found Granzon. Shu then tells Sapphine to attack so we don't lose Tellius. Before, this was tough because of this bullshit, getting these 3. But also, you only had 2 map attacks, and now we've got a fucking million. So, it's not much of a problem. can't hook Sapphine and him up, unfortunately, which sucks. And the SR point is do it within 5 turns. And we only need to defeat 25 or more, so you do have to do the last guys with the map attack. But again, this time we've fully upgraded and also Neogrands on, so it's going to be one of them much easier this time things. The wailing. I like the wailing opera in the new Dark Prison because that's what I fucking do if Shu shows up. Just fucking cry a lot. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure last time it was we got these two at the end, and I think that's all that's left for 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. Yeah, so you got to defeat like the last 4. Yeah, so there's 29, so you got to do like the last 5 or whatever, just with the Shoe Master. But Sapphine was also not fully upgraded last time, and she is this time, which again will make things much easier. Shu does the counter classic Shu bullshit. Stabs this man with a sword, he's dead. Turn up in a low class circle like that. Rolling up on the Neogrands on. Disgusting. Okay, 16. So we'll set Sapphine on these nerds. Oh, and she fucking killed them too, nice. And we need to do all of them. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I can do them, and then we can go here and get them for the final turn. That seems about right to me. Yeah, we'll nuke these idiots. will stand there. Oh, nope, because I killed too many. I killed too many. It's because I killed these two here. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5. 19 plus 5 is 24. Yeah? Sapphine will kill that guy. Shu will annihilate these guys, and then the other dude on his own will attack us, hopefully. Yep. He gets murdered, and then I'll map attack the fuck out of these idiots. Yeah, see, they don't attack you. Like, this is, like, that's the puzzle of the stage, is those dudes just don't attack you, so you just have to not kill them until now. We did it. We figured it out. And that should do it. Don't even need crits this time. All enemies defeated. Nice work, Chica. Ah, the Hiryu Kai. Ah. Yeah, so more units are approaching, and she's like, oh, damn my luck. It's like, well, let's trick the opponent. The Hiryu Kai appears, like, Grands on! Lavina, that's Neo Grands on? Sean's just Neo Grands on, it's Neo Grands on. All units deploy, we need to fuck this guy up right fucking now. It's the Grands on! Can't believe this guy. So this is after the owner got rescued. Okay, yeah, and if he were alive, Yang Long would tell the other scout. He said, "Shu, are you piloting the Grand on?" Then she's like, "Who are you?" What? He's got amnesia. Katina's like, I don't know. I think this is bullshit. Ryusei says, "How the hell did he survive?" And Suka's like, "It's a ghost! It's a fucking ghost!" And Chika's like, "Idiot, he's fucking real! He was resurrected!" Luna asks how the hell he was resurrected, and then Chika's like, "Oh, you know, by the power of..." He's like, "Quiet, Chika." Like, and just starts chirping. It's like, just starts chirping and babbling, making awful noises. It's like, shit, nearly gave it away. Sapphine then says, "Shu, you get out of here, I'll handle them." He's like, "But..." And she's like, "Remember when I said that I had sacrificed myself and I'm willing to die for you, Shu?" And then she says, "Sapphine, be careful, I rely on you more than anyone else." And she's like, "Oh, my, ooh, ah." And then Shu gets out. It's like, what the heck? Shu asks Chica if anybody's following us, and Chica says, "Nobody is." It's like, Chica is like, "Master, I'm surprised that you were doing that weird pretending thing." And she said, "I had to. Otherwise, Yun would be as annoying as Masaki would be to deal with." Yeah, so they're talking about how Sapphine's fine. And then he says they'll probably want to know why I betrayed them and worked with them and then went with Dark Brain. Oh, okay. It does it in a different order. Chica then wonders how Sapphine is doing, and she says his partner is reliable and she won't be defeated. And then they do the other talk, and then he talks about the appearance of the Hagane and Hiryu Kai, and how that's gonna stir up Langran because he sees them as the cause of, like, partially the cause of some problems. He then mentions that the Oracle that mentioned about the demon god might be pointing and talking about the Masakushin instead, depending on how and you read into the prophecy and like their leaning. And then he says whoever ends up determining that is the one who will determine history. And then we got the you got the shit, we got the good stuff. Yeah, we got the one-hit surefire kill knowledge because we didn't have to get the crit that time, so it was easier. Bing. Do that just to make that a little bit better because it's super garbage. Everyone else is fine. Tellius' decision. Win the mission without Tellius taking any hits. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it, shall we? And then, yeah, and then that'll be it. Because I want to do the Blood Bowl and look at more time with Knorr, even though I think it's going to be bad. I think it's actually bad. Kirkus and Fairlord are having a private meeting negotiating out their treaty. Fairlord basically wants to wipe Shudadonia from Langran, and Kirkus has concerns on the future of Langran, and he wants Fairlord to not be in charge because he's been MIA in the past during critical times, and he thinks that Prince Tellius should be the official ruler. And then Tellius is here and he's like, "Hey, brother," or cousin, whatever relation Fairlord is to him. And the fellow is like, "Holy shit, Tellius, you're alright?" And then Nobos, the butler advisor man, is against Tellius being the official ruler because he's the third in line to the throne. He's not even second. Fairlord says that he agrees to it. Once all of Shudadonia's troops have been eliminated, then Tellius can be on the throne and it's fine. He hangs up. Kirkus mentions to Tellius. Oh no, he says to Littell. Okay, yeah. He says they were using a body double, a Kagemusha, a shadow warrior, a replacement which is it's usually for bodyguard purposes, and it's meant to be someone who looks similar, if not identical, to the original. But the real Tellius here then says, you intended to replace me anyway with the body double? And Kirkus says, nope, as long as you're cooperative, it'll be the real you. And then he tells Tellius about his true intentions and ambitions, which is to unite all of Legius and topple the current military government. Tellius doesn't think it's possible, and he finds it risky to declare a war with both Sudadonia and Begonia. And then Kirkus says he's intending on controlling all regions and like getting everybody who's not directly involved, so everybody stays cooperative. And he's got something as powerful as a Masukishin, if not stronger, which is the hyper-elemental machine you lead, which we beat up in second OGs. Tellius then says, are you talking about a machine from the surface? Are you the one behind summoning surfaces? And Kirkus says, no, I think Failord did that actually. Tellius says, well, whatever happens, Vox's followers are going to have a field day with this as the war spreads. And then Kirkus says, you know what? I didn't think that you were that sharp that you would think about that sort of thing. You're not as dumb as I thought. Yeah, but he's like, you got a good eye, and then Tellius and Natal are like, what is he talking about? Like, a good eye? And then Kirkus once again asks him to cooperate, and Tellius is like, what do I do? I'm a puppet right now, but I don't want to be a puppet. I want to be a real boy. Christoph, what do you mean? Albardo and everybody else is waiting in the forest for several days while the Kirkus wait for the Kirkus army to move. Elwyn mentions that he checked out a video broadcast, and now he's going to play it for everybody. Obi-Wan, please help. No, it's a ceremony of Prince Tellius receiving the throne. And Monica's like, what? Tellius receiving the throne? What's the... And she's like, I can't believe... Like, I don't think... she's like, I don't think my brother would agree, being Fairlord. Jon asks if this was done at Langran, and Gain thinks, no, I think it was somewhere else. And it's probably Kirkus's doing. And then Albardo tells everybody to get ready just in case Shu and Sapphine show up and want to cause some trouble. Okay, here Sapphine tells Shu that Kirkus's main troops are moving and some Gadfall are flying out. And he's like, I think Tellius could be in there. And then Shu orders Sapphine to remain in position while he goes and checks out to see if it is Tellius. And this is scenario 15, Tellius's decision. Okay, Ratel asks Tellius to stop or he's going to have to use force, and Tellius is like, no, don't come any closer. And Ratel says, I've been ordered to bring you back dead or alive, but I'd prefer you to be alive. Mir reports that a ship from the surface is approaching, and Ratel orders Mir to call Ahmed for reinforcements. Leslie casts his stupid shadow binding spell on Tellius. The Hagane shows up. All the nerds pile out. The nerds will be playing as next time. Failord asks Masaki to save Tellius. Tutti starts to negotiate with Ratel to give custody of Tellius over to them, and Ratel's like, no way, lady. And then Tellius busts out of the Shadowbind. Like, what the hell? And then Tellius says he's fed up of taking orders from other people. He's going to be his own boss now. And then Shu says, hey, nice show of strength. Allow me to give you a hand. Shu, Christoph, that fucking guy. Shu! Don't worry, Brezio. He's like, Christoph. And then Shu says that Tellius has great powers and he doesn't need to be afraid of anybody. And he says he's like he's in great need of Tellius' help, but he's not going to force him to follow him. And then Tellius says, if you really need me, then take me with you. And Shu's like, hell yeah. Good. Misaki warns Tellius not to listen to what Shu says because he's a bad dude. And Tellius says, I've already made up my decision, Zenny and Misaki. Don't worry, I'm going to go hang out with Kristoff. Just don't try and stop me. And then he's fucking leave. We leave these nerds to deal with the other thing. I'm like, damn, what's he gonna do with Tellius? Fuck. It's bad. Shu is always watching. He knows everything. Sapphine's like, oh, here comes Shu. There's Shu and Tellius. Sapphine greets Tellius. Like, Sapphine. Chica then says that a different part of Kirkus' army is approaching, and he's like, he says that he thinks Kirkus' intentions are probably to kill Tellius and Fail Lord and use the Shadow Warrior, the body double, and Tellius is like, yeah, probably. He's fucking dying after breaking that spell, by the way. He's really worn out. Bad nerds appear. Shu tells Tellius to stay behind, and it's nothing to worry about because his friends are going to show up soon. And then he tells Sapphine to not let anyone touch Tellius. And well, I'm just gonna like rush ahead as fast as I can and try and murder all these nerds with map attacks before Tellius does anything fucking stupid. Such as getting in the way of a map attack. Give him the old woobler. Sure, I'll shoot you with the shitty eye laser gun. Yeah, there we go. There's the beam absorb. Doesn't even have to dodge their shitty attacks. He just absorbs the damage. It's health. He's invincible. Okay, so I'm gonna walk in there and map attack these idiots, and hopefully that'll stop Tellius from getting murdered. Like here, say. Ooh, I can move one over even. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, that's the one. Got him. Defeat enough enemies. Alvaro and the others show up. Alvaro's like, here to help, buddy. She says, did you follow me? Gain says that he's like, yeah, and I think that you actually planned for us to follow you. And she's like, haha, ho, maybe I did. Just a little smudged. And then Monica is like, shoot, tell us. And she mentions how she wants to help Shu, but they're doing fine. Tellius is doing fine. Yon asks how Tellius is here while the ceremony's happening, and then Tellius is like, oh, they just used the body double. Kirkus is a shit. And then Shu says, alright, shut the Kit Kat. Kit Kat? Wow, definitely shut the Kit Kat, but cut the chit chat too. Focus on the fight. but definitely chuck the Kit Kat, whatever that means. Such a big fucking map attack on the supposed movement that fucking kills you dead. Wee, wee, wee. Okay, and that should mean that everybody's favourite prince is now safe. Why is this boy not ready? Ooh, piss. There you go. And that means oh, okay, we'll stand here. And that should be the free go again on these guys, so I can get them in nice and deep into the enemy formation. It's not a boost knuckle if you're slapping him, Alvaro. Jeez, buddy. I know you. It's not even close to a rocket punch, and it's a rocket slap. Contact. The particles of the sparks hitting the face and bouncing off are good as hell, in my opinion. It's okay, Tellis, you stay over there. Yeah, we'll just keep doing the big all attacks with these guys. I learned some new respect for the Gespenst cannon frame. It's still not my favourite, and it's not as good as the normal one, but it has its uses, certainly, in a game where it's really easy, I guess. Let's go, surface, well, you're going down. Ah. I see you hit him for 10 damage when he didn't have Invincible on. So, no problem there. Alvaro doing most of the work here, but that's fine too. As long as PP's is got, I don't care who does the heavy lifting. It's okay, Monica made it to there. Is she the only one who isn't aced as well? Yeah, because it's just fucking impossible to get her to a fight unless she's twinned up with someone good. as we get the big juice, the big expas. We did it. You didn't get hurt. All enemies defeated, Master. Nice work. Tellius asks what he's got to do, what he needs to do, and she says, don't worry, first we'll head back to the hideout and then we'll cover that. Oh, she's definitely not going to get any kills hanging out with Shu though, right? Like, that just ain't happening. What about that? It's like, this is better. But she's got the all attack. Yeah, you know what? They can hang out. These two kind of idiots can hang out and waste all my fucking time. Here's Tellius. He's not very good. Could get him to go again, but he's not good enough to go again. He's well up in dodge and support defense. We could get him revenge. That's pretty good. We'll get him the spells because he does need his spells to survive because he's bad. Don't think we're going to be getting the full upgrade out of this guy just yet. What about the old half upgrade? The old Ratzel special. Intensive training. Fuel earnings by the end of turn 4. Yeah, well, hopefully that's him ripped enough to make it happen. I will give him the Hyper Jammer instead though. For sure. And the crit? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go all out on the Tellius, man. I give her the solar panel. Do have the G field though. The thing with the solar panel is we get 26 a turn, so to equal 200 of this, it's like 8 turns, so it's just not as good. And it's the full 10 turns to be as good as one of these, like always, like that's always how the full energy restores work. It's like, you can sit around for 10 turns, or you could just use this and be done. Especially now that they're infinite use, right? Nah, she can just be tough. She can be ripped. Twisted headband. He's fucking ready to go constantly, and it's really fucked up. Okay, what about this idiot? What does he have? Oh, oh, they don't have any more of them in stock. Oh no, that's because that's the sell one, and I don't want to sell them. There you go. Yeah, so now he's getting big money and experience, and we'll sort that out. Let's take that from Gain, because then she can at least use that right away, and Gain can just have the 5, because he's already aced, so he's already gonna be at 10. Whereas she's not, because she's not aced. She doesn't need that many kills. 22. That'll take some feeding though, right? And then next stage is like gotta just fucking do it with Tellius, I think. Anyway, I'm friggin' done. So, continuous split up, kill golems, blah blah blah. After that, kill more golems with Tellius, yep. And we gotta beat up a guy. Oh, and then we get Ahmed in the Solgadi, sure. And then scenario 18, I believe, is when the big boy happens. The real big boy. But we're already in the Neo Zone, so I'm not sure how that cutscene's gonna work. Just as long as Sapphine has a good time again. It's a good cutscene when Sapphine's like, damn, I'm gonna touch you's goddamn dick. Anyway, yeah, I'm freaking done. Let's all go to bed and have a good time. My cleaning's coming Monday, so no anime tomorrow, I believe. And then Monday, hell yeah, anime. Have a good time. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah, let's all do more next time. Bye, 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 bye.